Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do some cool movements, some really key poses that is going to help for any uncomfortable sensations around your abdominals, around the womb space. Now, if you are suffering from menstrual cramps, this is a very chilled, kind of holding the pose for a couple of seconds type of energy. And what we're going to do is I've got actually blocks here, so you can use some pillows or you can fold up a couple of blankets. You may even want to sit on something just to neutralize your posture and spine. Now, if you aren't menstruating and you're still feeling a little bit of indigestion or a little bit uncomfortable feeling, even any bloated feelings, this is a very good exercise just to open up that area. First thing I'm going to do is pull my feet side by side. So the bottom of my feet are together. Now, we're forming like a diamond shape with our feet. You can either take the feet further forward and clasp the shins. You can clasp underneath the knees, or even I want you to just pull yourself up a little bit more. I've put the blocks right underneath the thighs, and it gives me the support so I'm not having to hold my thighs up. Now, if you feel comfortable in this position as much as you possibly can, you might want to bring those feet in a little bit closer. Now, it really depends upon you and how you're feeling at this time. So remember, your ranges of movement closer to the hips will be a little bit more intense. I'm going to grab a hold of my ankles. If you wish, you can clasp and interlace your fingers around the toes and pull the chest through. Now, all I want you to do is just focus on the abdominals and breathe. And I want you to, as you're breathing, lower the knees and allow yourself to be supported here. Remember, you can move the blocks around. You might want them a little bit underneath the crux of the knee, the shin, calves, whatever you prefer. Now, some of you may want to stay upright. You may even want to take the fingertips behind you and elevate that chest. That is completely fine. And I want you to just hold whatever position just for a couple of breaths. Close down your eyes if you feel this is appropriate and you feel safe to do so. Breathe in, breathe out, all through the nose. Couple more times like this. Try and relax those legs, unclench the jaw, release any tension around the forehead. And if you feel comfortable here, you might want to switch positions in front of you. Take a deep inhale, hinge from the hips, and then fold forward, like pull in the abdominals. And focus all of that energy and the breath down towards the womb space, opening up the back. Couple more breaths here. Keep breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, inhaling, exhale. One more, last time. And then slowly come back up. We're going to go into a half frog pose. So I'm going to come to lie down on my mat. And what I'm going to do is extend both feet behind me. And then I'm going to pull one of my legs so my knee is in line with my hip and my ankle isn't in line with the knee. Okay? So you can use the block underneath the chest if you feel like that elevation is needed. You can take it underneath the forehead and hold it here, or you can just remove it and take both hands alongside one another, one hand on top of the other, and just release. So breathe here. Beautiful. Remember, you can stay here for as long as you like, but I'm just gonna do these quick, brief movements. Swap sides this time. Take the knee in line with the hip and just lower down. This is a very gentle alternative than the frog pose in complete form, and it really does help with any digestive issues, any issues around the hips and the lower back. Breathe here. Allow your body to relax. Beautiful. This time, come back into both feet are extended, and we're just going to do a gentle quad stretch. So I'm going to take my whole body down. Make sure my hips are even. So just rock your hips from side to side. Tuck in the tailbone and then release it. Tuck in that tailbone and release. So as you'll notice, when you tuck your tailbone, it takes the pressure off the lower back. I want you to hold that position and see if you can curl that knee and grab hold either of the ankle, of the shin, if you can, and you've got some loose clothing. You can grab the back of your trousers and just relax here just for a couple more seconds. Beautiful. Slowly, gently release that leg. Take that arm back over to the forehead and then just reach for the opposite leg. And try and relax your upper body. Try and get some consistency with the breath. You're inhaling and exhale, release. Keep it going on this breathing in and out. So remember, this can be active. If you tuck your tailbone in, you're going to feel a little bit more sensation on the front of the thigh. Or you can be passive and just relax all of those muscles. Have no tension around the lower body. Let everything melt into the floor. Beautiful. Release this leg. And I'm just going to get you to push up onto the knees. And we're going to try out a few different alternatives to a hip opener exercise. Now, I always do prefer this if I've got any issues around my womb space, and we're going to take the right ankle over to the left hand. So all I did was move from one side and just make sure you're kind of like nestling that right heel underneath that left hip, yeah? So this could be enough for you. You could just rock forward and back over the heel. You may want to take those blocks and just settle the forearms, the elbows down onto this position. Now, if you've got the blanket, you may want to even rest that blanket in between the gap. It really depends upon where you are. And the third option for this one, if you didn't want to stay upright or you didn't want to stay on the elbows, you can remove any blocks or blankets and then lower the chest onto the ground and breathe. Whichever position you choose, just breathe here. Halfway here. Two more breaths. Beautiful. As you come up, whichever position you are in, I want you to just fall over to that right hip and then take that leg up over just for a gentle twist. This is an added bonus. So if you've got any issues with the digestion, really curl in that knee. And then I want you to look towards the knee. This is an unconventional twist. Normally we twist towards the knee, but I want you to twist into the direction of the hip that is on the floor. So the right hip is on the floor, your left leg is down, and you're pushing away over to the right side. It's always great for the digestion, your small intestine, if you can rotate on the right side first. Beautiful. This time we're gonna open up, take that right hand up, nestle into the knee, and then we're going to exhale and rotate over to the left. Beautiful. Just a couple breaths, just to wring out any tension. Beautiful. Come back in. And then we're going to take that left foot exactly where it is. Take it forward from your right knee. And then we're going to sweep that knee back. And this is going to be an awkward position because we're already on that left hip. But I want you to scoot that heel in and really make sure that right hip is over the heel. But remember, whatever you are comfortable with right now, just rock into that movement, in and out. Feel this, just gently opening up that womb space, those hips. And remember, you can take the blocks underneath the arms. You can stay up. That's your first point of call. Option number 2, you can lean in. Just remember, your left and right side will be a little bit different. So just feel what your body needs right now. And if you wanted to descend down completely, please do so. I feel like this is probably a really juicy stretch and hold on this side, so I'm going to stay right here. So we're halfway through. If you did want to remove and change positions, please feel free to do so. About halfway. If you want to take it further or regress the move, please do so. Beautiful. Slowly and carefully prop yourself up. Remember, you're going to fall over to the left side, taking that knee, and over you go around that left knee. And remember, we're going to twist towards the right side first. So we're going to open up. Make sure you're dropping both hips into the floor. So we don't want to hover here. If you can, put a blanket there. But please, please, please make sure both hips are nestled into the mat. And then we're going to inhale nice and tall with the spine as you exhale and twist. Inhale. So remember, exhale and twist. So you could either keep nestling the knee, you can open up and plant the outside of your elbow around that knee. Just a gentle switch of positions. And then lastly, we're going to rotate as you exhale over to the left and breathe. Beautiful. Come back in. And that is it, you guys. Remember, you can hold the positions for a little bit longer if you prefer, but that is a super easy, gentle, being kind to your body and asking your body, what does it need? How can you soothe it, especially if it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and yeah, if you feel congested or anything like that, these are good moves to make. So let me know if you liked them. Let me know in the comments box. And if you liked it, click the like button. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.